Hello everyone. So on Facebook someone sent me a message and asked, I bought Deoxit Fader F5, which I highly recommend. Not sponsored, I just recommend it. And then he asked, well, how do you clean your DP32 with it? So now I've been lucky. I did buy it. I don't even know how long I've had this for now. It's got to be, I did a video on it years ago. It's got to be 5 or 6 years now. I think probably 5 years. And yeah, so the first thing is you got your Deoxit, get yourself some, this is paper towels. You need, like, the reason why the paper towels, because you spray this, it will make a mess and you just kind of clean it up afterwards. So, and yeah, so I did a video on, and this actually at one point on one of the Facebook sites became a big debate because they were like, oh, you have to, you have to take the whole thing apart. And I was like, no, I did not take my thing apart and it worked fine. And the guy was, no, you have to take it apart to get at the pots. So, and what he's talking about is the pots on the inputs here. I cleaned these, like I said, it's been a long time. I cleaned them, years ago. And, yeah, so I've not had to do it since. So, but yeah, like, so how do you know when you have to clean it? Well, if you're turning it and, you're getting drop points and stuff where you're turning the knobs and you're getting drop points, or you're getting a scratchy noise. And I'm not getting either at the moment. So like I said, this worked really well. Now, button wise, yeah, I've had to go back and redo the buttons, but I'm still going to give you just a quick how I would do it. So I've got my cloth, put my cloth there. You can see it on the screen. I have it set up right now so that these inputs are all assigned to these tracks. That's why record is up on all of them. And the reason being is so that I can hear through the monitors, I can hear if there's a problem. Like if I hear crackling. Now I'm not, like I said, these have been great. I cleaned them once, and I haven't had to clean them again. Been really lucky with that. And then the buttons have been different. So what I do is I take it, I got my nozzle. Let me just get in here. So then put the nozzle underneath, and then I give it a good spray. I just give it a spray. Something, just 2 shots, quick shots there. And then I wiggle the knob around until, I wait a bit, and then I wiggle it around. Now, the nice thing about this also, the Fader 5, is not only does it clean, but it also lubricates. So after you do that, you should notice that your pots are moving easier. So now that's done. Just keep doing it till the sound, the excuse me, crackle goes away. If you need to run a sound through it, if you can do that, like I don't have a sound here, but like if you can run like a click or something, just something through it so you can hear it, or plug in something that has like a low hum to it, just so you can add power and sound to it. And then once you're done, as you can see, it's dripped over here. So now I just go and I wipe it, and I get a nice shine on my thing. Now, funny part is I've had it where I've done the Deoxit, cleaned it, and then a day later I'm doing it again. I'm doing the cleaning because it's dripped out a bit. So yeah, now he like I said, it's got to the point where it was a huge debate. He actually showed me that these pots aren't right there. They're actually like a long stick, and so it has to go down. It was like I squirted it, and within like a few seconds, I could feel it was moving easier, and the noise that it was making had stopped. So I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. That's how I do the pots. So that's easy. Now the buttons, pretty much the same thing. You can do this on the buttons, and the easiest way to tell is if you click the buttons. You know, if you have any issues with buttons, I find that, yeah, see, that one's giving me a little trouble. So yeah, see, so that one's giving me a little trouble. So then I'll do the same thing. I'll squirt it in the button, like you can see there, like that. I let it sit for a second, and then I push the button, and then I see, okay, so is it working better now? Because I want it so that once I hear a click, it should change. So it is getting better. Yeah, it's getting worse. And then you can wipe it off afterwards. Generally, it takes about 30 seconds. Oh, there you go. See, look at that. It is working better. So good. So that's what I do. I find that for me, probably because I use them so much, you can actually see on the F here, on F4, that it's got my oils on it. And that one has always been, it's going to squirt it anyways. Oop. There. No, I still got lots in there. So now, let it sit for a minute. So, I don't know whether there's an F4 on here. Yeah, there. So there you can see it's on-off's working. Select's working. There's nothing there to do. So now let's just clean her off. No, do not do whatever you're planning on doing there. So there. So now it's cleaned off. Yeah. So that is the same. That's how I do it, and same with the pots over here. Same thing. Actually, I've never actually cleaned these pots. These are more digital. I don't know if there's a difference. These are all digital. They have the click on them. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that was weird. Oh, that's because it's showing it there. All right. So I don't know if that makes a difference. My jog thing, same thing. I've never really had to do the jog button. I don't know how I would do it if I pop the lid off and then do it there. Faders are easy, so let's just look at the faders here. Fader, you just more or less, I would spray it behind I spray it about there, and then just run the fader up and down. And yeah, and after a while, like, it will feel smoother. And that, my friends, is how I clean my DP32 and Model 24. Haven't had to do with the Model 24 yet. So if I do, that's how I would do it. Same thing, just go squirt underneath the knob. You can use this on an amp too. I've used this on many an amp just to clean up some spots. I used it on the Laney before I excuse me, sold it. So that's my video today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later.